Alright, so let's continue. This is the second video for creatures for the Trostani deck. I'm talking a little too much, going a little too slow, but yeah, we're having fun. Alright, so that's my select pile, and I'm not gonna be heavy on enchantment theme, the enchantment theme, and I'm not heavy on auras, so I'm gonna pass. Very dark print. You can tell this guy came from a toolkit. Toolkits always have such a dark print. Flyer. When it attacks attacking creature without flying gains flying. I really like that a lot because I'm going to have a lot of tokens that don't fly. So I like this guy here. Auto include, especially early game when your mana is not stable. Keeps getting counters for all kinds of abilities. I love this card. It's in. Not for here. Picks a color. It's cool. Better in a counters deck. Better in a counters monocolor deck. I'll pass. I'm not on artifacts and enchantments. A good card. I've used it and I've been beaten by it. Very good card. Gets big quickly if you are on an artifacts and enchantments deck, which we are not. Yeah. Creates tokens late game. I like it. I'll put it in. Excellent card. I only have one or two right now. I'm definitely going to try to get a playset as it rotates. I mean, so much versatility. You can put it in big. You can say, okay, and I've been playing it a lot on Arena and then doing some Solitaire and MTGO just to test it. But I've been playing it a lot on Arena. And yeah, you can say, okay, in this game, I'm not going to be destroying that many artifacts or enchantments, and I'm not myself on a life gain deck. It comes in as a 3/4/3. Or, hey, I got to whack that artifact or enchantment. It only comes in as a 2/1. Love it. Love this card. Fantastic. Interesting because gives gains life for everybody. It's like, life. Let's all gain life. I'm not going to pick it. It's pretty good. It's got the same claws that that Levdev had. Right? This is the exact same claws. Well, the one on Levdev has lifelink, and this one does not. But it's still good. I'll take it. I mean, power equal to the number of creatures you control. That can be big. That can be 7/5. Can be a 7/5. These guys don't fly, don't have reach, but yeah, I'll put them in for now. Vigilance. Yeah, I like Vigilance. You gain 1 life for each creature you control with Vigilance. That's great. It won't matter much here early game because a lot of my creatures don't have Vigilance, but yeah, 3 to 4 of Vigilance. That's not bad. That's not bad. But I'm gonna pass. I've been playing Siona a lot. I actually have a Siona build around with Trostani that I've been playing in Arena. And Trostani is a non-entity in that deck. I'm actually gonna probably take it out because it's better in Commander than it is in Constructed. Very interesting card. Plays very well. Gets whacked as soon as it lands because the players in Arena know that this is just, you put in a bunch of really good auras, you fish them out, they're in your hand, and then you keep putting them out, and there's an artifact from Theros, which I believe I actually have in this selection, which I'm sure will make the final deck, and that is this guy, Mirror Shield. Yeah, these guys are best friends. Because you make this guy, you make Siona fly, you give it the Hydra super double counters spell, which is somewhere in here, and then finally you give it hexproof. Man, what a beater! Now they can take out artifacts and take this out, but hey, you know they got to do something, so they got to respond to you doing something. So I like that. But this is not the deck for Siona. I'm just not gonna have enough enchantment auras to enchant creatures to auras to do this. So I'm gonna pass. But it's a really great card. I love it. Now, did I mess up my piles again? I sure did. No, I didn't, because I passed on this guy and I passed on Siona as well. Yeah. Do I have a double of this guy? I probably do, but I'm not gonna pick him anyways, so it doesn't matter. Oh no, wait. These are cards that I had already not picked. Not picked, and not picked. Yeah, okay. Alright. Order has been attained. These are the cards that have been picked first round, and then I'll do another cleanup later. Okay, then let's go to the 2-drops. So in the case of the 2-drops, this guy is great. I love him. I'll pick him for sure. Yeah. You can keep zapping graveyards and put counters on it. Even though we're not on a counter deck, by itself is a great card. Another great card, you can pump it real good, and it becomes at 3 mana of any line you can control. So it can add 3 white or 3 green late day game. Very good card. I'll pick it. Yep. Great to get rid of flyers. When it enters, of course, it's probably going to be later in the game when there's been more battling. Now you're on tokens, so you're not going to have as many creatures in your graveyard, and you're not self-milling like you would be in Golgari. This is a Golgari card. But it takes out flyers, and it's got reach. I love it. I think it's a great card. Auto-include, mana dork. I mean, yeah, it is a mana dork. Add 1 mana of any color, absolutely. We're not on counters. This guy is it's almost there as a great card, but it really is too narrow. It's, whenever 1 or more tokens enter the battlefield, put down many counters. Well, actually, we are on a tokens. I take it back, because this critter is a translator between me casting tokens and getting counters out of those tokens. Actually, I'll put him in. Yeah, he's good. If you control another big critter, put a +1. This guy keeps getting bigger, because at the beginning of combat on your turn, every turn, at some point, hopefully, you're going to have a creature with power 4 or greater. Yeah, very good card. It's great when your creature and enchantment spells cannot be countered, and you can make a land. You can turn a land into a creature until end of turn. Very good card. I'll pick it. Another great card, but we're not on counters. We're not on proliferate, so I'm not. And this is the the little engine that couldn't, I guess. I've tried to get this guy to do something good, and I haven't been able to. I just haven't been. Even though he could be good in an aura deck, because with Siona, maybe I should try him there, but I haven't yet. He doesn't fit here. We're not heavy duty on Death and Taxes, even though this is one of my favorite critters from Ikoria. Very nice Death and Taxes claws. We're not on Ajani and counters and life gain. Love this guy. He's a mainstay of the current meta in Arena. Another Death and Taxes card that I'm not going to pick. Yeah, good card. Deals combat damage to a player, proliferate, or planeswalker. We're not on proliferate. Another Death and Taxes critter. Afterlife, so it gets replaced by a flyer. That's nice. We're not going to pick it. First Strike, Mentor, 2/2 for your 1/1 tokens. Very nice, but we've picked a lot of cards at the 2-drop. Another great Death and Taxes card. We're not going to pick it here, but it's fantastic, and it's got that beautiful Japanese print with a very mellow colors. Yeah, from a printing perspective, this is a masterpiece in my opinion, as far as the cardboard is concerned. Destroy target legendary permanent. Even though he's got vigilance, or she, yeah, no. Whenever you cast a multicolor spell, create a token. That's nice, That's nice. We're gonna pass. We're not on life gain. There's just not enough in this deck to do that. Whenever it becomes tap, create a token. I like that. Yeah, I'll pick it. And then for 6, create a token. Very heavy. But I like the creatures you control gain trample. This is one of the Obamas. There's like 3 or 4 cards in standard right now that the dude always, they all look like Obamas. So this is one of the Obamas. I'll pick him. Vigilance, proliferate. That's good. 2/2/3. No. Okay. So then let's go to the 1-drops so we can close out, do a count for the creatures, see where we're at. Even though we're not on counters, this guy is very good. This is Evolve written out. They didn't want to call it Evolve from Simic in Ravnica 2. Yeah, and it gets trampled later on. Yeah, I like it. Great. Great. Nice way to slow your opponent down with a death touch nothing of a critter. Yeah. Another great critter to drop 2 lands. Absolutely. Stapled, naturalize, and you can create tokens if you draw it heavy late game. Very good. I'll pick it. Another great card. It flies. Yeah, and it allows you to stabilize your mana. We'll see if we can enchant it. I'm not sure, but I really like it. I want to pick it. Least 2 other creatures attack. You create a token. That's very good, but we've picked other better 1-drops. Yep, we need as much flying as we can get, so I'll take them. And Life Linker, very good for triggering Setessan Champion. Very good in that deck, but not here. And then a great way to protect something else, but not here. All right, so where are we at? With Trostani, our count is 8, 12, 16, 20, 24, 28, 32, 36, 40, 43. Yeah, I like that. I was going to go for 45, you know, and I got rid of some really good cards. So I think I'm going to go for 45, so I'm going to pick 2 more. I'm going to look through what I've picked already just to get a feel for what I've picked. Lots of versatility in this deck. Lots of 1-drops for a commander deck, but yeah, lots of versatility. And I want to be on 45. I definitely want to be on 45. So I'm going to go back to the pile of my rejects and pick 2 out. I almost got rid of this guy, but it creates tokens. Yeah, you can tap it. A little bit of devotion for Nylea, that won't hurt. We'll see in our non-creature spells how many enchantments we can use to trigger. Yeah, we have some enchantment creatures because Theros is in this format. But I like all these cards. I can't think of going to 40. I actually want to add 2 more and go to 45. Be heavy on critters. What 2 cards did I really said, it's good, but you know, we're just don't have enough life gain in this deck for a Johnny. Is there a good flyer that I passed up? Not vigilance or tokenizers. I think a flyer would help because my flying count is low. Reach, it's not bad. It's a flyer, but I'm not on life gain. Convoke flyer. No. Maybe. Yeah, some high-end flyers. I mean, this one's only on white for the counters, but it's half and half. That ain't bad. And it flies, and it whenever it attacks, it'll help one of the tokens. Yeah, I would put these two high-end creatures, and we'll call that 45 creatures, and then in the next video I'll go through the non-creature spells.